What is going on, Bolt Nation, and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the pulse rifle, the time-worn SPIRE. And I'm going to be letting you guys know, is this weapon good in PvP? Is this weapon good in PvE? Is it worth your time grinding Iron Banner? And should you actually pick up this weapon? How well does it fare out? How does it look with different shaders? And all that good stuff. But before we get started, do want to take this time to say thank you guys for the massive support you guys show on Patreon. You guys are extremely amazing. Thank you for all the love. If you guys would like to join the Patreon army and earn awesome rewards and benefits, make sure you guys click the link down below. But now let's talk about the time-worn SPIRE. So the time-worn SPIRE is a pulse rifle that you're able to obtain by participating in this week's Iron Banner. The way you're able to get this weapon, of course, just complete Iron Banner, get 20 tokens, and turn them into Lord Saladin. And luckily, RNG will be favorable for you guys, and you guys should be able to pick up this weapon. So before we look at the perks, let's just take a look at the schematics and the way it looks. Ergonomically, very nice. Aesthetically, it looks really cool. And, you know, it looks really nice with a couple of shaders. Let me just show you a couple of shaders so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like with a couple of shaders thrown on there. So let's go make it white. You guys can make it any color you want. It's a really nice looking. One thing I do like to pinpoint about this weapon is I love the fact on how it actually, you know, the Iron Banner emblem is right there, dab in the middle. Not in the middle, but kind of like in the center, making it look really, really nice. Now, let's talk about the perks of the weapons. Of course, like any other weapon, it comes with 3 scopes. It comes with a Hitman. This is what that looks like. You guys can get an idea right there. It also comes with Death Out Micro, and it comes with Rifle Scope SSF. Now, of course, with all these scopes, you lose some and you gain some. Of course, with Hitman Marker, you're going to be losing range, but you're going to be getting handling. Now, handling is not that important unless you're getting shot at. And usually this weapon, I'll explain exactly why I believe Red Dot Micro works better, because it increases you the range, it gives you better handling, and all that good stuff. So if you guys are running this, definitely would run with Red Dot Micro. Next up, we have Tactical Mag. Basically, this one will give you slightly increase in stability, increase in reload speed, and slightly increase in magazine size with a whopping 39 magazine size. This one gives you more range with accuratized rounds. This weapon can be fired in longer distance, and what I would do, I definitely would run with Tactical Mag. That higher amount of magazine size will come in handy. And of course, it comes with the last perk called Send Moment. Causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. So you're going to be getting that nice stability solid roll for this weapon. But now that we've seen the weapon stats, now that we've seen its perks, let's go ahead and take this into PvP and also PvE and find out if this weapon holds up to be good or to be bad. So taking this for a spin in PvE, this weapon's actually pretty interesting. I was expecting it not to be so viable in PvE just because of the way its stats were, but based on its very high aim assist and above average magazine size, it's actually a really good weapon for PvE. It's not like you're going to be your #1 tier weapon that you're going to want to use in PvE, but it's something that will get the job done, especially if you guys are doing public events. If you're doing public events and want to have fun with a new weapon, or just want to have, you know, fun because you've been using the same weapons over and over, then definitely this is a weapon you should definitely give a try. Now, it won't be replacing your Mida at long distance, because remember, this is mostly a mid-tier weapon. You're not going to be firing from far away and actually causing a lot of damage when you're firing this weapon, but this is going to be your weapon that you're going to want to be engaging enemies coming at you. You're going to want to be able to get enemies at a little bit longer distance, but not something that's going to cause major damage from very far away. So if you guys are planning to use this in PvE, definitely make sure you guys are running public events, maybe some strikes, or doing some, you know, lost sectors or adventures or anything like that. Then this is definitely a weapon that could probably be viable if you guys are using it in PvE. If I had to give it a rating for just the PvE aspect, I give it a 2.5 out of 5. Now let's take this weapon for a spin in PvP. Now, to be honest, when I first saw the weapon and the stats, I was kind of excited because it looked really interesting. But now, after trying the weapon and playing a couple matches in PvP and also just doing some Iron Banner with it, I gotta say that I'm pleasantly surprised on how effective this weapon is. This weapon is definitely a team shooter weapon. If you're gonna be using this weapon and you usually have a player that's really, really good and you just want to make sure you're contributing to your team, then you're going to want to go ahead and put this weapon. This weapon is actually really good at team shotting. It actually sometimes even outguns a Mida if used correctly. Now, do keep in mind, you're going to want to use this weapon at a mid-range. You're not going to want to use this at a very far range, because you will definitely get outgunned if you do so. So when using this weapon, make sure you keep in mind the couple things. One, first, you're going to want to learn how to control the recoil of this weapon, because the recoil could be a little bit stiffy. Now, one thing I would recommend is if you plan on picking up this weapon and using it, definitely put a counterbalance mod, which will help you control that recoil a lot better. You're also going to be able to pick from two different types of kind of scopes, or kind of options. One's going to give you more range, and one's going to give you more stability. I would definitely start off with the one with the more stability. You get used to the recoil, then move it to the one with the range, so you guys could get, if you have that mod enabled within the weapon. This actually comes with a really good aim assist, almost a 80 aim assist, really high. So it's going to be making that your bullets are going to be very sticky and getting on target. It also comes with a above average magazine size, so that means you're going to be able to maybe duel 2 people at the same time with this weapon, and I'm pleasantly surprised on how good this weapon is in PvP. Definitely, if you guys get this weapon, what I would do is I even try it out, play with it depending on the map. If the map is a small map, definitely put this one and maybe pair this with a Last Hope, for a slower encounter, or maybe a Scout Rifle from Future Vocal, where you guys can get a long range and mid range, or you could go with a mid range and small and short range type of combo style. I highly recommend this weapon, and the one thing I would recommend you guys, if you guys don't like the way it performs or anything, definitely put it in your vault, because we know that there's going to be a little nerf, little buff coming pretty soon, and we want to make sure we have good weapons when that nerf or buff comes into play. But I would like to know from you guys, have you guys been able to get the pulse rifle, the Time-Worn Spire? If you have, let me know, what do you guys think so far of the weapon? Do you guys like it? Do you guys like the archetype, or do you not? Have you been able to get any other weapon that you like laser? You should definitely do a review on that weapon so I can check out that weapon for you. So please let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it informative. Now, if you did, please remember to help me out by liking the video, and most importantly, sharing the video with your friends. If you want to stay up to date with all things gaming, make sure you hit that sub button. And if you want to get in touch with me and stay informed on the latest things that are happening in the channel, the best way is to hit me up on Twitter at GFLaserbolt. The link is down below, and also follow me on Twitch. If you would like to support the channel, you can always join the Laser Nation by supporting us via Patreon. Once again, the link is also down below. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video.